rip. I been telling you this, I been telling you it's just you and me. You been playing the kid, I been staying legit. Let me show you what it is. Look, I'm not trying to pollute your pollen. I'm trying to make you my Nala. I'm trying to fix every problem. Like, damn, the mechanic under the car hood. I'm trying to get up under you like.
Come fly with me. I just wanna see you tonight. Come fly with me. I'ma make sure it's all mine. Baby, stay with me. It was made to be. See what things could be, yeah. So don't run from it. I'ma give you everything you like.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie. The moment we locked eyes, I was chopped and screwed. What can I do? The way we looking at each other, you already knew. Damn. And I'm not gonna lie. The moment we locked eyes, you knew it was all mine. And I'm not gonna lie. The moment we locked eyes, her moaning with locked eyes, yeah. So swing on by. It ain't me against you. Don't sting, won't bite. Right? Shit. Unless you wanna biting on your peach, keep it juicy when it leak. Do it all week. All we do is love and sleep. Riding to the beat like we riding in the Jeep. A vibe when we meet, a side when we leave. Feeling every peak, doing deuces with your feet like.
Come fly with me. I just wanna see you tonight. Come fly with me. I'ma make sure it's all mine. Baby, stay with me. It was made to be. See what things could be, yeah. So don't run from it. I'ma give you everything you like.
night shit. This that working all night shit. Yeah, so pull up.
Look at this, 7 years. 7 years.
Like
7 years. Episode 300. So if you're tuning in right now, please make sure to like, comment, and share. Tag your Monday Night Squad. Right next to me, I got Aja Brown.
Hey.
Aja Brown!
Clickety-clack, a bad bitch is bad.
And we have entertainment director DJ Mystik. And of course, the man that's making sure that we sound and look good, John Martinez.
Hey. Happy
Let's
late
go.
birthday. It was his birthday.
Oh yes, happy late birthday to John.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've been on.
Yes, it has been. But you know what? Shout out to Fuel Bar for allowing us to come over here. Give them a round of applause. Get a little bit louder than that. A little bit louder than that. Fuel Bar. Let's go on a Monday night.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a lot going on. But what is the first topic that you would like to talk about?
Well, I know we were talking about the Grammys a little bit, and smoke.
You know what?
Are we gonna get super messy, like right?
My personal experience with smoke has been great. With the festivals, that's where I actually started with the Brunch Fest. So shout out to Smoke Sky Bar because I've had nothing but great experiences with them. But I've never seen a venue or a person get hated on so much by the media. They keep on blasting him no matter what.
Trial by media is stronger than any other trial in the world. Once people have in their mind that they don't mess with, well, we can cuss on here.
Yeah, you can cuss on.
Yeah,
you know
we don't fuck with you. We on YouTube now. Instagram wasn't playing that. But once people decide they don't like you, and that's the thing about social media. People don't even know what to be mad about until social media tells you to be mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
But so he's your friend.
He's my friend.
So do you think, and if y'all don't know, a little bit ago, there was a DJ that was DJing, and he walked off of his set because he alleged. That the owner used the N-word, but he used the hard R. That's what he said.
That's what he said. Allege.
Yeah. It became a whole thing. Some people said he didn't say it. Some people said they heard him say it. So, I know that's your friend. But
It is. But you know what? He shouldn't have said it at all. If it was allegedly said, there's no way going about it, even if it was with an A or ER. You can't tell someone to not play that kind of music, in any demeanor. Like it doesn't sit well. You just can't say it like that, But it's all alleged. And after that went viral, it then just sparked interest in other aspects of his stuff. And again, you have the media that either brings the attention to it, or you have people that know him and understand too. So
shout out to Scott Maloof.
Shout out to Scott Maloof walking in. A little bit louder for Scott Maloof, right there. He was our first guest ever on Late Nights with All Access 7 years ago. It's crazy.
Wow.
But besides that, what about the Grammys? You watch the Grammys? Anybody watch the Grammys?
I watched the clips.
Watch the clips, yes. Is the Grammys popular nowadays or no?
It's not as good as before because that shit is so rigged. You'll have people who are nominated, and it's like, who even is that? You know what I'm saying? But I think this was a good year for the Grammys. When I saw some of the winners, I was like, yes.
Bad Bunny won.
Yeah, he did. But why did he take so long to get up on stage? That was so weird. He was so dramatic, but I did like his little speech. That was nice.
And then Jelly Roll, his speech with talking about Jesus, talking about the Bible. So he went gospel on everybody.
Kehlani's speech was really good, advocating fuck ICE. So that's where I stand with that. And then Leon, much deserved, for real. He's super talented. I didn't see him winning New Artist because he's been around for a long time. Who won New Artist? Who was it that won New Artist?
Anybody knows?
I don't know how to say her name, but I know her song is pretty viral on social media. She's a really good artist. I can't remember her name, but yeah, it was really good. I know Sinners, didn't they win like music for their movie?
Wow. I
You
didn't
know
that.
Did you watch Sinners?
I didn't watch any of that. I don't
What?
Is that a scary movie? Yes or no?
No, Sinners is an original movie.
Okay, it sounds scary.
It's basically like vampires.
I've never seen that either.
But it's black to black. But they were able to bring so many different cultures into that movie. Like they brought a lot of history into that movie. It wasn't just black. It was everything paying homage to no matter where you came from. And then one iconic scene, and I think this is where they won the Grammy for it. It was an original song that was performed in it, and you had different cultures dancing. You know, they had the natives, they had African, like old African style dance, ballet. It was just, it's very cinematically like phenomenal scene in that movie. So I'm really happy that they won an award for that, because I think that's important to not just talk about where you come from and your culture, but also show appreciation and interest in other people's culture. I think that's what unites us overall. So when we go back and we talk about if Smoke said that word or not, regardless, I think there is a way to talk to people. And if he did say it, race aside, there's just a way to talk to people and the professional aspect of the whole situation, you know?
There is, you know.
Having respect for people.
I think that, you know, as a owner, you have to learn your staff's kind of love language in a way, but understand how they are. And then, of course, you know, do things the correct way, not lash out. But the bar industry is tough, you know, especially if bar owners drink on the job or DJs drink on the job. And, you know, I've seen a lot in the industry within the past, you know, 15 plus years, starting as a promoter here in San Antonio. And I've seen and heard a lot. But nowadays you have social media to where everyone could just go quickly on there and just make a post, and nobody really cares about if it's real or not, or facts or fake or whatever. And people quickly judge, and they start making their own comments. And, you know, it takes one person to say something bad about you to where everyone else wants to follow up. And now you get a bunch of haters that just came out of the woodworks.
I know, and it didn't help when that security footage came out of it either, because it really didn't help his case.
Oh, yeah, and that was a long time ago, too. So, but regardless of that, you know, I do want to say thank you. Aja Brown right here has been with All Access for over a year and a half, and she's been doing phenomenal as our event content director of all the festivals. So just give Aja Brown a round of applause, because she's just incredible, talented individual, and then also being our co-host for Late Nights with All Access, you know. And I want to say, first and foremost, I don't know which camera I look at, maybe this one right here, but when we first started Late Nights with All Access, we had a team with Steven, Adam, and Javi, and then, of course, John Martinez is now our producer. Give him a round of applause, too. He's been here every Monday night for a few years, and it's been incredible. But my co-hosts, I want to give them a shout-out, give them their flowers. Nat Boogie, Mel Finest, Natasha, Taryn briefly, and Francia. And we had so many great episodes with local celebrities, with entrepreneurs, business owners, DJs. And the purpose of this show was to highlight and talk about the positive things that happen in the nightlife, because it has a bad stigma. But it's been amazing to have this for 7 years. And with that being said, let's go ahead and bring up our first guest, the one and only Scott Maloof. Let's go, Scott. So, Scott, if you want to go ahead and walk right here, Josh, show him right there, the steps, and then, or whatever. Get some music in the background with him walking up. Look at that.
Looking snazzy.
Scott Maloof.
I got some water for you, too.
How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's your night so far?
It's good. I just got off of Zoom with Chinese, Costa Rica, and Bahamas. So it was a different type of Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good Zoom, though.
We just had him come to one of our team meetings as a guest speaker, so he laid a lot of great knowledge and wisdom on all of us, telling us a little bit about your background and everything, which was really nice to hear. I don't know if you want to give like a little, I know you've been on the show before, but just for the new people who are watching, if you want to kind of just give a little summary of your story and everything.
Run down. People know I was in the nightlife, I believe, for about 15 to 20 years. So I was doing that for a good amount of time. Transitioned to real estate. We do have The number one team inside of Keller Williams Heritage. We average about 500 homes a year, and we're continuing to grow. So on the real estate side, we've been blessed, and we're just building out different businesses right now on the international level and on the national level with the modular space, and we're continuing to grow on the education space when it comes to real estate. So, yeah.
Man, you know what? I actually seen his growth from club promoter all the way to one of the biggest names in real estate. So one more time, give him a round of applause because that's hard transition to do. It really is, but he's doing it great and he has a great team behind him. Now, recently, you were just on another podcast.
I was on a podcast.
And that podcast, so there's a difference in real estate of wholesalers and real estate agents.
Yeah.
Now, in that podcast, what was the main topic for y'all? Because it seems like, there's different opinions on, do you work with wholesalers? Do you not work with wholesalers? In the crowd, anybody knows anything about wholesaling? Yes? No? Yes? No? Yes? Now, would you work with a wholesaler?
What's a wholesale?
Okay.
So
Great question.
A wholesaler in real estate is somebody that puts a property under for a certain price. So they'll go to the homeowner and say, I'll give you $100,000 for your property. And they sell the property while they're under contract to somebody else for, say, $150,000, and they make the $50,000 in between. Now, there's times where that works out for, like, if somebody's going through foreclosure or, there's certain circumstances that they need to sell fast. Yet there's a lot of times where the people are not educated on the actual value of their home, and they still make those home runs. So it goes both ways. I kind of went deep on that podcast. We went back and forth, actually, so it did get a little bit heated to the max. They're going to see me heated because I don't really lose character. It got where it was. So it was good, though. It was about an hour and a half of conversation.
Damn.
And then that was about 15 minutes of it, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's so crazy because I always hear that, so I have a good friend of mine, and he actually was going to go and do that deal, the sub 2, but then he realized that his name was still going to be on the mortgage, and basically the other person was responsible for the mortgage. So if that person didn't make the payments, he would still would have gotten screwed over, with the credit.
And it's stuck on your credit until they,
So I don't understand how. So tell me how.
We talked about that too.
So how does that work though? Like.
I mean, they sign over the loan. If the loan is called due by the bank, then they got to pay that off immediately. I mean, there's a lot of risk in it. So I'm just not a fan of sub 2s or the wholesaling world, and that's just how it is.
So if they want to watch the full episode, where would they watch that?
Mr. Hustle. I would just go to his Instagram, Mr. Hustle, and he has a connect to it.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's one piece of real estate advice you would give someone that doesn't know anything about it?
Look for where the future of development is going, and that's where you should be investing. So a lot of places have already got a little bit stagnant, but you want to look with the city and just see where the future is going to continue to grow, and that's where I would focus on if you're going to be investing. So, and then if you're buying, right now it's a buyer's market. So you could take advantage of getting your rate spot down. You could take advantage of closing costs being paid for. There's a lot of opportunity in that road.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Now, I've seen, and online with Facebook ads, all these houses that you could buy, and then just basically it builds itself. Is that the future of homes, or?
I mean, the modular space. That's what the call I was just on. Yeah, there's a company I'm working with in Las Vegas called Boxable, and I'm putting a partnership together with them right now in Keller Williams. So that's they could build a house in an hour, and then they put it together in an hour in one day at the site. The ones I'm working with in China, it's the same thing. So. Yeah, that's the future. That's
the future. That is crazy because I've been seeing nothing but ads on it. I was gonna send you the link. I'd be like, hey, is this what you're talking about?
The good factories that are making the modular homes. This is actually built with steel. They're not built with the wood, and they have robots that do everything. So you're not having people miss their nails. So it's a faster build. It's a better build, and it's more cost effective.
Game changer.
Yeah, it checks a lot of boxes. Yeah.
That's crazy. I know a lot of people are getting into those tiny homes.
Yeah, that's where a lot of that started, was the tiny homes, the ADUs, and then from there it just continued to grow.
Someone invested in that. They got the land, and then they basically made like a tiny home community for, you know, low income people,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. Like, it's nice.
Yeah.
And then you have
That's great.
containers too, like people
Shipping
making
containers.
homes out of the containers. Have y'all seen that? The container homes and all that. So
No, they're nice. So
you could buy a container for like $5,000, and if you have land and you start building a home based on
and
containers.
then you can add, like, you can put some on top of each other, connect them, and then when you go inside, you would never even know, like, kind of like the barndominiums. If you've
Yeah.
ever seen those, people will turn those into homes too, and they're nice.
So we do have a question online. It says, "How about 3D printed houses?"
That's coming
I've
too.
seen
There's
about
a
those,
there's
yeah.
a in Austin.
Thank you, Jenny.
It's called Icon. Icon is the name of the company, and they're actually partnering up with Lennar right now to do 3D homes. So 3D homes are modular homes. By 2035, 80% of homes are going to be built like that.
Wow.
And the structure is
Now it's
pretty
less than
good.
4%. But yeah, the structure is better. It's better.
So would it be best, like, say if someone didn't, would it be a good choice for someone to invest into a company?
Long term, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, Boxable's going public. So
Is that something that you're like, if someone wanted to invest and say, "Hey, Scott, I have 10,000. Here it is." Is that something that you can take and?
I would. It's going to cost probably a little more than 10. But yeah.
Yeah.
For a start, that's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
the conversation,
It is a good.
Need 100,000.
It is a good investment.
Yeah,
which
it
is
is.
still cheap. 100,000.
I mean, like you were saying, with like, so about 6 years ago, there was a developer downtown, and he was doing stuff with the shipping containers, and it's on Park Street, Park and Euclid. There's 4 houses there that were built with shipping containers. The outside, you can't even tell that they're shipping containers. And those homes, there were 3 stories each. There was 9 shipping containers put together with a rooftop deck, and those homes sold for $700,000 each. And there's 4 of them right next to each other. So he made a good amount of money on that deal.
Wow.
I'll take a tester 3D print home. If it's just one that y'all was just, you know, playing around with, I'll take that one.
The 3Ds are really good too. Yet I think with the modular space in the future, with the custom and how things are going, like with certain companies, that's really where the future is going.
Yeah, I noticed that when I moved here, because, I mean, if y'all don't know, I'm from Germany. I grew up there 15 years. Moved there when I was 5, left when I was 20, so that's where I call home. But the homes are built different here. Like, when I go to people's housing communities, it's like just those cheap wooden houses, like,
Yeah.
hell no. Back home, those houses will last years, and
Yeah.
it's like what they're made out of.
The-
So I'm
the
all
Chinese,
for that.
The Chinese say these homes that they're building will last 1,000 years. Now we're not gonna be around to be able to say, "Hey, you're wrong."
Yeah.
Yet,
They're definitely not. They're definitely not.
That's what they're saying. So,
All sorts of issues. No house should be made out of. I mean, unless you're talking about like a log home
Yeah.
in the middle of, you know.
I mean, if you drive
Montana.
downtown, all the houses that were built by wood, there's none of them that last even 50 years that look like they did when they were built. They're all falling apart, shifted to the point where you need a foundation, spending, 10 to 15,000 getting that fixed, which causes other issues. So yeah, the longevity of stick-built homes is not. Yeah, it's not there.
And then they're making them super fast. But then, like, I noticed when I was looking at houses, you could either get a older home, but you're gonna have to work on it, and you're gonna get great square footage. You're gonna get a lot of land, or you can get like the newer homes, and you're getting like 1,200, 1,500 square feet, and they're asking for like $300,000. But it's like, for what?
Yeah, that's about right now.
For what?
But that's why I agree with the modular space too, because every phase has to go through quality control, and they have to check it, and they have to. It's gonna pass. It has to pass regulations. Each part of the house being built. Right now, the way it is, it's like, okay, we got the framing up, we'll get it checked. Yeah, you don't. When a builder's behind on costs, and they're like, hey, we need to cut corners here. You never really know once they put the sheetrock up where they cut corners. So it can get a little bit different on the, built on the lot compared to being built in a factory.
How do you feel about like architecture now? Because I saw a post where it was just comparing different cities, how they used to look versus now. And this is why I just look, shout out to Germany, okay? Like, I really do miss Germany sometimes. But but it's like, I do like a little bit of modern, but I think we're getting away from like kind of the character and color of, you know, how things used to look. Like even something as simple as like water, like public water fountains. Like some of them will be, I don't even know, it'll be like a snake or a dragon or something, but it's cool.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, you know, architecture now? Are you for the modern or?
A lot of it is cookie cutter, which I agree that it's not as outside of the box. Yet, if you look at some of the stuff that's coming in other cities, not really ours, there is some stuff that is more modern that you're like, dang, that's nice. I do think that as time grows, that we're going to have more modern like it's going to look a lot better.
I do like Miami architecture.
I'm not a fan of Miami. Yeah,
Well, yeah, you know,
Miami,
but
I've had some, it just wasn't, I like, I guess, Miami from a tourist looking at architecture. I can see that. I just don't like the city. So, I don't know. That's just my personal.
Anybody have a question for Scott right now in the audience?
y'all can't hear us back there?
Okay, go ahead.
How did you find your passion in what you're doing right now?
My passion is people, and it's really just seeing somebody move from one season of their life to the next season of their life to really live in their purpose. And when I help somebody else live in their purpose, that brings me passion.
Good question. Any other questions? What?
What's the most money you've ever made in a year?
Ooh, girl.
It's a little crazy, but
That we pocket watching.
You
You don't have to give us an exact though.
Let's just say his first year in real estate, he sold over 85 units.
Ooh, that's I remember you saying.
That is huge. 85. 85 his first year. No, I mean people just be doing like eight a year.
What's average for to give people a perspective?
And for a perspective, over 70% of real estate agents didn't sell one house last year.
Damn. Over 70% didn't sell one house?
One house last year.
And
What
for a
in the
good
world?
year, what's a good year for?
For a real estate agent, I mean, the average for a real estate agent, 7 transactions a year.
So, damn.
Yeah, but it's a high failure rate too. By 3 years in the real estate business, 90% of real estate agents that started have already left the business. So only 10% stay in. It's a high failure business.
But do you think it's because of just work ethics? Do you think you know some people just think that because they're a realtor and then they're just gonna get
because you become your own boss.
Yeah. See?
And you don't have structure, you don't have systems. So it's a little different. Like you wake up and you want to wake up, certain people, and yeah, it's different.
So if someone wants to join your team, what's the process for them to do that?
5 steps. We do a meeting. I go over the book. I get to know them a little bit better. Kind of show them the vision. I show them the vision of the team, where we're going, what it looks like to be part of our organization. If it's a green light past that, then we send them 2 personality assessments. They're matched up with a mentor, and that mentor and a director of operations has an interview on them. A green light past that, the mentor picks 4 agents on our team. They're going to do a team interview on them. If it's a green light past that, we go over their life story, and then we give them an offer to join their team.
There you have it.
Wow.
So if anybody's interested in getting into real estate, could contact Maloof International Group.
Maloof International Group.
There you go.
Instagram.
I'm gonna tell you what he told me. Go ahead, put your number out there for. He told me to say my number on like a contact. I was like, I'm not putting my number on there.
Yeah.
Scott be giving his number sometimes, and then he'd be like, "Who's this again?"
No, that's me.
I do that a lot too.
I think I'm at the point now where I need 2 phones.
I have 2 phones, and I only use one of them for Apple Music and this one for everything else. It's hard. Do you have 2 phones?
I have 1.
Yeah. See, I don't. Yeah. I don't recommend having 2 phones.
So one of our questions was a little spicy. I don't know if we're gonna talk about this now or a little later.
What is it? I didn't see it. What is it?
Someone said, "Is Epstein files taking it too far?"
I mean, there's a lot of alleged things that happened in that Epstein files. I mean, I have no comment on it. So, Scott,
Huh?
Subprime mortgage 2008. So going back to Epstein files and like subprime mortgages, like 2008, like how much from that period on now to where we're at with holding Epstein stuff and the global liquidity markets?
Yeah. So I don't really look into the Epstein stuff. Like I don't listen to a lot of news because
Yeah, me neither.
I very the most important real estate in this world is what's in between these two ears, and what comes in these two ears is very important to me. So I stick away from any type of negativity, even if it's right or wrong. I don't want to dig into something to go down a rabbit hole and then end up having, like, it's just too much for me that I stay focused on what's in my world.
And that goes back to what I said about a lot of people didn't know what to be angry about until social media told you to be angry about it. You know what I'm saying? People won't even look into stuff. They'll just see a controversial topic and then just jump in, won't do any research or anything like that. Now they're mad and then they have this opinion. They don't even know why. You know, it's just, you cannot get obsessed over stuff like that. It's so easy to just doom scroll and just jump into these like arguments and Twitter topics, but it's just.
Well, that's why it's called TV program, because everyone's getting programmed in a sense to where they know what they're doing.
Well, that's why they have the algorithms, because they know what's going to catch your attention.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I just remember a day where the only time I knew about current events was watching E! News. Right? That's where you hear about all the artists and the movies and the celeb gossip or whatever, People Magazine, and then just literally my mom would have the news on like all day. She would make us literally watch it like all the time. She would make me do like a current event every week. I would have to find something from the newspaper and then write a report on a new current event. And
Your mom made you do that?
yeah.
Not school? I remember school making us do that.
No, my mom would make me do it. Well,
My mom said, if you want to be dumb all you want.
Well, so a lot of people don't know this, but I was homeschooled for a little while.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. I was,
Oh, that says a lot now.
well, what? Wait, how old are you again?
And next. No.
But it is a crazy read, though, reading into all that stuff. I don't know what's true and what's not. People will be like, oh, this person's name is in it, that person's name is in it. But just because they're mentioned, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? It's...
That's a hot topic, a hot topic. So, but moving on. Scott, we appreciate the love and support.
Thank you.
Everything you've done. What's one goal that you have that you're going to do this year in 2026?
I mean, it's the modular space. So I'm working a lot on that with Saudi Arabia, Costa Rica, Bahamas, Africa, and then in the U.S. So.
And one piece of advice that you would give someone out there about it could be business or personal life, whatever it is.
I think I said the same thing last year, but it's be careful who you take advice from, because you got to ask yourself, the person I'm taking advice from, would I want to sit in the same chair as that person? And if you wouldn't, then that's probably not the best person to take advice from.
Amazing. Now, Scott, also Maloof International Group, our diamond sponsor, official diamond sponsors throughout the entire year of 2026 with all 20 plus festivals this year. And we're excited about that. And give him a round of applause. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, gym membership.
So, someone did have a good little question for us, too.
Okay. What was it? What's the question?
Okay. So, next question was, what do you guys think of the difference between discipline and motivation and why one matters more? I think
motivation comes and goes.
Motivation can come from anything.
So for me, in my opinion, is motivation just comes and goes. But when you're inspired, you truly have that forever. And discipline is what matters to get you to that next level. You have to have discipline in life.
Yeah, motivation to me is like inspiration. Anything can inspire you. Like anything that you see can inspire you in the world. Discipline, I feel like, is the anchor or like the crutch to kind of, support ambition and drive. You can't accomplish shit out there unless you have discipline. Everything always comes back to discipline, whether it's going to the gym, excelling in your career, starting a new venture, even just, maintaining just a regular goal in your life. You need discipline. You don't really have to be motivated to do all that. You just have to have the drive and discipline to make it happen.
How many people in the crowd can say they're actually disciplined? Like you are You can say, hey, I am disciplined in waking up early or going to the gym or being at work on time. You know, if you have a passion, you're actually disciplined to actually fulfill those passions. You know, it could be music. We have some talented artists here in the room. So if you're disciplined, do you feel that you are or not? Even in people that are watching right now, do you consider yourself disciplined? Asha, what about you?
Whew. I think my ambition is so strong that, because I'm not super disciplined. I'm really not.
See,
But
that
I
takes
think-
accountability
I
right there to
think-
say that.
Yeah, but I think I want so much, and my drive is so high that I just push myself anyway to make certain things happen. But I know if I did have discipline, I could make a lot more happen for myself. But I mean, everyone's a work in progress, you know. Thankfully, I'm driven enough to where I can get my ass up and make shit happen, you know.
Yes. What about you, Mystic? You feel like you're a disciplined kind of guy?
He needs discipline.
I need to do more.
You need to do more? Okay.
No, he just needs punishment and discipline. That type of discipline. So someone said, how do you outgrow survival mode? That comes back to discipline, right? People only get into survival mode when they leave themselves with no other options, and they kind of let opportunities and things like that pass them by, because time waits for no one, right? We all know what we want to accomplish in life and what we want to do. And so when you kind of just sit around and let life happen, that's when you end up in survival mode, and it's kind of like a panic, like, fuck, now I need to make all this stuff happen and I don't even know where to start. So I think having discipline is a great way to get out of survival mode.
I mean, survivor mode, I think that helps you, though. If you feel like you're always in survival mode, you will always be disciplined to continue to, you know, do what you need to do.
I think it depends on what puts you in survival mode. If it's like
for me, I don't have a guaranteed paycheck. So if those people that don't know, I don't clock in and
Ain't got
clock
no
out.
job.
You know, I stay clocked in at all times. So running a business, operating a business, you have to be sharp, you have to be disciplined, and you have to have that survival mode all the time, and understand your time is leveraged on what you can do. And so with that being said, I think personally a survival mode is the type that you would want to continue to have, so that you go ahead and be able to get to your goals and your dreams if you have them. So I think that most people sometimes lack the discipline and just live day by day without any goals or without any ambition to get ahead.
And someone said, I try to juggle too many things at once. So look, all that really just still comes back to discipline, right? So I'm one of those people too. I get burnt out sometimes. I get very overwhelmed. I always say I got like 20 jobs, right? But when you feel like you're juggling too many things at once, you need to just create a schedule. Organizer. It's really just that simple, by saying, hey, I have this, that, and the third that I want to do. This is the things that I'm already doing, and finding a way to fit it into your schedule and actually write it down. Some people will, I mean, you have your phone, but I think the whole whiteboard thing is very, very crucial, because you can visualize it, wake up every morning and you go and look at it. You can take things away, add things on that you need to with a calendar, and that will make a whole difference. So you won't feel super burned out and overwhelmed when you're like, oh shit, I'm late for this, or oh fuck, I got to do this too. So, yeah. And
writing things out really works. Mm-hmm. And if anybody has been in my office, there will see journals everywhere, whiteboards everywhere. Right, Aja?
His office will overstimulate the hell out of you. I don't even, what? Well, oh my gosh. But you know what? I will say this. Mike Anthony is one of the hardest working people I know.
Thank you.
And you never should say this, but I know for a fact I would never be able to juggle as many things as he does. He has 3 businesses, right? His digital the digital marketing company. He has his party bus business, and he has the festivals. He's got all of us Rugrats running around, us baby kids running around, regulating us. So it's like we give him grace for, no one's perfect, obviously, yeah. But if anybody deserves grace, it's him, because he makes it happen. He literally makes shit happen. he could be a one-man show if he really wanted to be, and shit would still get done. So kudos to him, and shout out to Mike Anthony.
I love you.
Every time I talk to him, he's literally in meetings all day, every day. He's getting up at the crack ass of dawn, booty crack of dawn, going to bed. He'll be like 2:00 in the morning. Oh, I'm going to the gym. What? And then wake up and do it all over again. And we'll go visit his grandma, go to church. Like, what? He is living proof of you have 24 hours in a day, and then what do they say? You have like. What 16 if you're smart enough to use it right, because you need your 8 hours of sleep, but he uses well over that.
Yes, I do.
So
I average about 2 to 3 hours of sleep, maybe, if that.
That's crazy. I learned that women literally need more sleep than men. We need a minimum of 8 to 10 hours of sleep. A minimum. Yes, we need 8 to 10 because of the way our bodies are made up. Women actually need more sleep. So when you see how women are usually like super tired and stuff like that, it's because we actually need like more sleep than men. Men can like survive off of, I think it said like 6 hours of sleep.
Y'all agree with that? You think men need less sleep than women, or women need more sleep? Yes?
That makes sense,
Yes.
right?
That's why they say
Literally.
beauty sleep.
What? Okay, look. Period. We need our beauty sleep. Y'all can look like frogs all day. I can't.
Anybody else can go off of 2 or 3 hours of sleep and function still? Yes? All right.
It's just so crazy, though, because when I was in the military, which I used to be in the military.
But also be productive,
What? But I used to be able to, me and my friends will go out, we'll drink, whatever, and then we'll literally get on base 6 o'clock in the morning and go straight into work. I wish the fuck I would do that right now. Okay, I would literally pass away if I did something like that right now.
You know what? I think that when it comes to sleeping, after I eat like something really heavy, I can sleep better.
Oh, we call that the itis.
Yeah.
Oh, happy Black History Month, speaking of the itis.
Happy Black History Month.
We are Black History. It's not a month, it's forever, but it is a great way to learn about, things in our culture and our history. So, if you have a Black friend, educate yourself a little bit, learn a little bit, ask them some questions. Nothing crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? But yes, happy Black History Month for sure. Hi, shout out to Ivy. She's one of our promoters. She just walked in. Shout out again to Fuel Bar. Thank you for having us.
Yes, Fuel Bar for having us.
Shout out to everyone that came out in the audience and everything. We love ya.
You know what? Since we're giving shout outs, I want to give a shout out to a Southside bar called the Empire Nightclub. There is a up and coming promoter. Her name's Norma, and she's been doing an incredible job over there in the South Side. So if you haven't gone, go to the Empire Nightclub and ask for Norma Alicia. And again, she's like a go-getter right now. She's really going out there in the South Side. If you haven't been in the South Side, that part of town, it has grown a lot. It really has.
South Side.
And South Side, where's that South Side music?
I'm on the west side. Literally on the west side.
No, you're in Northwest.
Yeah, west side.
That's not West Side. That's
it's north and west.
Yeah.
I'm far west too, because I'm
That's
by
so
SeaWorld.
opposite from the West Side.
You could walk to
You're with the white
SeaWorld
people.
from my house.
You're the white people.
Hey, no, not when I just said Happy Black History Month. I love my white people too. Shout out to my best friend Brandy. She's my favorite white person.
That's too funny.
Nikki. Shout out to Nikki. She's out there somewhere.
Any other bars or places or promoters that you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to Overtime.
Shout out to Overtime.
It's a great lounge. If you want to go get some hookah, listen to some
Shout out
good.
to Davey.
Yeah, shout out to Davey. He did his big one with that. It's a very great vibe, very cute. I love their couches and stuff like that. Oh God, it's so picturesque.
And the bathrooms.
The bathrooms are so cute. Yes. All the staff, everyone. Shout out to John. Shout out to Eric Morgan, who was confused that we had a podcast, even though I used to shout him out like every freaking podcast.
I know. I just text him right now. I was like, come. He's like, when is it? I was like, tonight.
So Eric Morgan, if you're watching that, kiss my entire black ass.
Shout out to Eric Morgan.
With your bald head ass.
Another shout out to, I want to give out to Mist we have this Friday.
Sunday.
This Friday is a special night because we have one of the biggest R&B artists in San Antonio and proudly part of All Access, Angel, and his two artists, Excel and how you pronounce her name again? Sivana. Beautiful name. Give them a round of applause right now, and let's have them come up to the stage right now. Angel, apart, Angel, Excel.
Oh, he got his posse.
Yo, shout out DJ Mystik, man. Love you, dog.
Savannah, that's such a pretty name.
Savannah.
You guys could have
Back to before.
water for you guys if you
Uh-oh.
need water.
Thank you.
What's up?
Okay, posse.
Right here.
Let's go, man.
Nice
So
city, nice
a
city.
little bit of background how I met Angel was when he was a teenager and was promoting the skating rinks. So he was probably one of my first teenagers that was promoting with us and did an incredible job. And then after that, fast forward, now again, seriously, his credentials alone speak loud, especially what he's done in the music industry just for a very short period of time. So Angel has officially signed with All Access Promotions and Entertainment, and we're excited about that. And looking for some big things that we're gonna be doing, man.
I was gonna use your song for one of my
Shut up,
reels.
you shut up.
No, it's in my drafts, but I am
Yeah,
gonna use
yeah.
it. But I love your song.
Thank you.
A lot of
Truly,
people
thank
can
you.
say that they're an artist, and then they'll play their music, and you're just like,
Like what? Like what? How are you an artist if you can't even sing or rap? Like, what are you
it's
doing?
crazy, and
What
they're
are you
like
doing,
tone
man?
deaf.
Yeah, exactly.
But
like,
yours is really good.
But I mean, I can't really talk a lot of shit because it took me a while to just get the hang of even singing, even being on B, and I'm still learning. That's why I have my brother right next to me to my right, Exhale. He's not only an amazing artist, but he's also a great mentor. He's helping me a lot on how to like sing on tune and stay on beat and just teach me all about music, things that I didn't know before. So shout out to my boy
I do
Excel.
my best. I do my best. for
Yes,
what
He's
I
sir.
your
do.
actual brother?
No, like
basically,
no.
basically.
Like
soul,
like brother, you know.
soul
Basically.
brothers.
Yeah, like a brother.
And to my,
Black
and to
History
my,
Month. Come on now.
Oh,
come on. But shout out to Savannah to my left too. She's an incredible
Savannah.
artist, one of the greatest voices I've heard here in the city. Shout out Savannah.
Can you
Thank
give
you,
us a
thank
little
you.
acapella?
Yes, give us an acapella.
Shit.
What, you want to do it? Yeah, I did it.
So come pick up your clothes. I have them folded. Meet me at my door. There you go.
Yeah, you see.
Now,
You see?
XL, do it. Go ahead, sing something.
Alright.
Sing something.
Used to spend my nights in a barroom.
Hey.
Everyone knows what I want. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom.
You better kill it.
There you have
That's
it.
all I'm gonna do right now.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all see the talent I have around me, man.
Yeah.
And that's why they're here with me tonight, because not only are they my friends, but they're also just amazing talents, in the city. And I'm trying to get them more noticed because they deserve that recognition, that love, because they're better than me, honestly. They should be where I'm at, but I will get them there, if not higher. So I'm just so glad to have them around me. They're an amazing team, and they're amazing artists. So shout out to Savannah and Excel.
Thank you.
Shout out
Thank
your
you, bro. Thank
Instagrams.
you.
Where can they follow y'all on Instagram?
The Real Exhale on Instagram, Exhale on Spotify, every single platform.
AY_Savannah. So it's AY_SIVANNA. Sivana.
So
I like
real
your
quick,
voice.
yeah.
Thank
So
you.
real quick, how did you get started, and what motivated you to
that's-
get started?
Honestly,
Or inspired.
I've always loved music.
Uh-huh.
And when I was little, I was always running around the house, like just singing random stuff. But when I was 12, I actually was like mad because my older sister has a really, really good voice, but my dad would always be like, don't sing, let your sister sing. And I would be like, oh, hell no. Like, I'm gonna get mad. Like, so then I started getting into singing. I started just like humming songs, practicing. That's when I was 12. I started getting serious about music when I was 18. Started actually writing my own lyrics, things like that. When I was 21, I dropped my first single called Hesitations.
Okay.
And from there, I just kept going.
Wow.
Now I'm 25.
Mike Anthony can sing.
I could barely lip sync. Shit.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
She's making jokes, y'all. Y'all don't want to get up and leave. Come on
do a
now.
little
He's been singing
acapella.
since like 1962.
I'm the person.
62,
I'm, I'm the person that you could put a song that I know, and I'll be making up words.
Oh yeah.
I'll be mumbling.
That's how it starts.
You be like,
Blowing
what?
hookah into
You be
the
like,
camera screen.
you be like, what song are you singing? But like, not the song that's on. I know
he
that.
He cannot even hum.
I can't hum. Can't do nothing.
Nah,
But your brother can
I believe
sing.
I believe in you, bro.
But
I
you know
believe
what?
in you.
I'm okay. You know, I used to think at one point I had a chance because Tim McGraw, if you don't know this, Tim McGraw didn't start singing until he was 39.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
and I really told myself, I was like, I got a chance. Or was it 29? I don't know. It was either 29 or 39. I can't remember exactly. No, I think it was 29. Anyways, he was late when he started. The point here is that when I was younger, much younger, I thought I had a chance because Tim McGraw started at a late career. But then that chance never happened.
Much younger, like in the
So I'd
90s.
rather just manage and you know, be able to help local artists get where they need to get with the platforms, especially with the festivals that we have coming up. But Angel, how did you decide from promoting to get into music?
I've just always had like a huge love for music since I was a kid, but like I said, I couldn't sing on key. I really didn't know my sound yet, and that was until probably like I would say 2024. 2023, 2024. My not my flesh brother, okay? So don't get that mixed up. But my brother, Khalil, he just took me under his wing and he started teaching me so much about music, about everything around it. And Khalil's been he's been around the industry for a while now. He was signed to Def Jam at 13, best friends with Justin Bieber, and he just knows what he's doing. So I learned from one of the best in the game, and I fell in love with it. And now I just want to like keep making more music, but not only that, sharing the attention that I'm getting or anybody around me is getting with all of my friends who are very talented. Because if they weren't talented, I wouldn't be next to them right now.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
You know what? I'm glad you say that because there's a lot of people that think they're good, or they have people around them that say you're good.
But they're not.
And it could be not just artists, it could be DJs, it could be anything in life, and it's surprising because I personally,
Chef Moses.
shout out to Chef Moses.
What's good? My dog.
I call him Beard.
Beard. Okay.
The beard.
So the point here I was saying is that I have 8 brothers and sisters, right? And some of them think that they can sing. They really believe that they could rap and sing. I'm like, no, you can't. Like, you suck. Like, stop.
That's why I can't
Like,
date an
don't.
artist, because I'm not about to pretend to like your shitty ass music for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
that's
can
crazy.
you tell if you have a friend and your friend is telling you, Aja, listen to me sing and listen to this song that I'm about to release, and it really was bad. Could you tell your friend, like, hey, that's bad, I wouldn't do it?
I would
Or
tell.
would
I
you cheer
wouldn't
them
say
on?
you sound like shit, but I would be like, go get vocal coaching immediately, because
best to
a
be
good
honest.
vocal coach can turn anybody into a singer. For
Yeah,
real.
exactly,
J-Lo,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So
What's wrong with J-Lo?
She was ass in the beginning.
she's did.
You don't remember J-Lo?
She had a good bass
She used to be a
voice.
fly girl.
Bass
Used to be
voice.
J-Lo before J-Lo.
She's
Name one J-Lo
Hey, ho.
song.
what
I
do you
don't
call
know.
it? She's a studio singer. If that
Magic
makes
Blank.
sense.
Yeah,
you know what
like
that means.
she can't
She's a
do
studio-
live performances.
Yeah.
I will say this though.
She could
Angel-
dance.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Well,
she
yeah,
started
yeah.
on In Living
Mix
Color.
up
If y'all
with the
didn't
singing.
know,
Yeah,
J-Lo used to
fly
be on
girl.
the
That's what I just said. A fly girl. My grandma be
Damn.
calling me.
Well, answer.
Come on,
turn
Mike.
your sound. Golly, Angel. So, I will tell you a little bit of that. Just saying, you should learn instruments.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely in my bucket list of music things that I want to get done. But as of right now, I'm just trying to just grind, get up there,
Yeah.
But eventually I will. I already have a keyboard, I have a guitar, and I already practice a
good.
little bit. But I just don't spend a lot of time on that because right now I'm more focused on just the game of it, just the chase of it. Just trying to get something better for me, but not only for me, but for my friends. And that's where I really stand on loyalty and friendships, because you will never see me doing something big or getting something done without my friends next to me, and I'm just so grateful to have them around me because, like they say, you become who you're around, and I really believe in that. So that's why I surround myself with good, talented people, because
Facts.
I'm gonna become them. You know, I'm gonna learn from them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, just grow just being around them. And I already have so much. So that's why I continue to stay around people like Excel and Savannah because they're both such incredibly talented people.
So teach me how to Dougie.
Yeah. I learned
Bro,
that,
you just
though.
ruined that clip, bro. That was such a serious motivational clip, and you just
Y'all already have fans.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Okay, Angel and
just-
Anthony." Y'all got some fans.
you just yeah.
I did learn that when I moved here, I was like trying to make friends and everything.
Yeah.
And it's okay to have friends that aren't into what you are, but you need like a good core group that's interested in. Because I'm into film, so it's like it's great to surround yourself with people who are into that or artists, because you'll be able to connect in that way, and you'll be able to kind of hold each other accountable and boost each other and resources. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
to keep like
Exactly.
real, genuine people, not yes
Shout out to
man.
Mookie.
shout out to Mookie. He's our
ahead.
photographer, videographer.
Like yes men are not the type of people you want in your life. The people that'll be like, you show them an ass song, you know it's ass deep down, and then they'll be like, oh yeah bro, that shit's hard, those are not the type of people you want. Or
Exactly.
Now,
just
how
with
did,
you for
how
what
did you,
they can get.
How did you get started?
Well, honestly, like
And you could sing.
like honestly, I started off just by like doing karaoke and stuff, not really thinking nothing of it, and then I like taught myself how to sing because I was ass before, like terrible, and I would just like look up YouTube videos of how to do riffs and like vocal teach myself, and
Wow.
then I got plugged in with Jay Angel. Shout out to Jay Angel.
Shout out Jay.
I got plugged in through there with multiple talented people. P Killa. I was on tour with R&B Phone Mob and D Baby. Like a whole bunch of stuff like went on. But I mean, rap isn't really my scene, so like I'm glad I got to meet all those people, but it's not really my type of scene. I'm more into actually I do R&B right now, but I'm more into actually making like alternative rock and like indie folk.
He's fire.
That's dope. Yeah, he has some good music unreleased.
I feel like
Now, have
No,
y'all
no,
done
I
a
have a
song
good
together?
amount released too.
Have me and him.
Yes.
We're actually in the works of something.
Yeah.
right, currently.
We were recording something the other day. The time ran out on the studio, but
All three of us
we gonna come-
actually.
yeah.
You think we'll be able to come by and like hear little things?
Well,
we
well,
won't
look.
tell nobody.
A fun little fact: I've invited Mike Anthony to multiple sessions, studio sessions, and he doesn't come.
I'll go.
I'm dead.
I haven't came.
I'll tell you
Hey,
guys now.
you
Listen,
missed
Yeah, it was
out
one-
recently.
It was
You were
one
killing
time,
it.
and I'm spending time with my grandmother. So
Hey,
Hey,
busy.
respect
Okay,
G-Mo.
okay.
We gotta respect G-Mo.
I
This
choose my
man has to
grandma.
schedule a fart.
I know, I
okay?
know, I know,
like
I
there's
know,
no.
Yeah, there has to be a
Literally,
schedule
like,
and shit.
he-
It
and
can't
it
be
is
last
scheduled.
Yeah, I know.
7 a.m.
It's a-
I gotta let him know months in advance. Like, hey, bro, I'm doing a session.
No, you know what? When you had invited me, I was just booked up. You know, and
Yeah,
that's
I
just
get it,
where
I
it
get
is.
it. I'm
But
a friend, bro.
I really like the dedication that you have, though.
Of course,
you know,
of course.
doing it and putting your music out there. And you know, Angel, you've had really great success with meeting the right people
Exactly,
in the
exactly.
industry,
You really have.
and then you have people that actually wanted to manage you. What made you not do that?
Just because, like I said, my brother Khalil, man, and not only him, but a lot of other people in my life that have been in the same situations as artists, as producers, engineers, you know, on and on. They just tell me that I need to, like, if somebody does manage me or somebody does want to pick up and, like, try to work with me, you know, I need to be able to trust them. That was a big thing on me. I had a lot of different people trying to manage me and, like, they were huge, you know, but I didn't want to bite into it because I don't believe in doing something just out of it being, you know, numbers or clout or money or fame. And that's why I came to you, because I see you not only as my manager, but as a older brother, sort of, you know,
Oh,
and as a mentor.
Old
So
brother.
I just knew I could
not
trust
that
you.
old, just one old.
So I knew I could trust you because, you know, since I was like 13, 14, you know, those teen nights, man, you're just pushing for me, you know, even back then, believing in me. Now I knew that I had something that I could really offer you that would change the game, you know, and that's why I came to you.
I appreciate that, man. That's,
Locked
that's-
in.
course.
Locked
Yeah.
For
in.
real.
Locked in.
You know what? It's so funny because he was promoting with us, and then he kind of needed to do his own thing, and then he came back, and I wasn't really sure. I was like, is he really serious or not serious? I didn't know. I mean, sometimes you just don't know. And then he just kept on and on and on, the consistency. And I was like, okay, he's serious. This is the time. And then I hear Audrey's like, I told him he needs to pay attention. Or something like that. I don't know.
I was like, you need to lock it, bro. Lock it.
Yeah. Like,
he wasn't trying to hear that shit.
Me right now?
You heard me, though. You did hear me, though.
Yeah.
But timing's everything. It's just like you weren't
It
ready.
is timing, you know? And,
Exactly.
And you know, with us here with All Access, we give people the opportunity to join, and the platform and the resources, but it's up to you to do the work.
Exactly.
And to show up and to put time. And if you don't, then it's okay. It's like, all right, maybe not right now, but maybe later on. But I've seen the growth within the year and a half with you and how serious you take this music, and it's just amazing. So I'm not very educated when it comes to Spotify or anything like that. And I want to bring this up because some of the local artists here, and this is not to downplay anybody, when you have your favorite local artists and they have songs or albums or however you want to say it, and they have their Spotify, they have listeners. And I wasn't educated on the part to where how many listeners do you have and whatnot. Now I'm smart enough to know that you want a lot of listeners obviously to follow you and to listen. So Angel, just let everyone know, how long have you been technically in the music industry?
So I've realistically like making like I've always, like I said, loved music, but dropping music I've only been doing it about like 5 months now.
Okay, so within 5 months, that time frame, how many listeners do you have on an average per song?
Around like 20,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Like, seriously.
And across all platforms, I have probably over 200,000 streams off just 5 singles that I have, and I've had over probably like 20 to 30,000 month listeners, all combined since I started making music.
No, that's a blessing.
But that's also another big shout out to my brother Khalil, man.
Khalil, yes, give a shout out to Khalil.
Without him, man, like I wouldn't even be here in this exact seat. Like, and I told him this every time I talk to him. I'm like, bro, you really blessed me. You changed my life, because without him, without his backing, without his support, his mentorship, I wouldn't even be here with Mike, with X, with Savannah, because he really just sauced me up, as he says. He sauced me up, made me trim, bro. He made me trim, bro.
You know the crazy thing I heard though, and this is for anyone in the entertainment industry, like acting, artists, whatever. It takes an entire team to make one artist happen. It's so cutthroat, especially nowadays with social media. It's not even about, like, back in the early 2090s, talent could get you really far, especially if you know the right people. But now it's mostly about, like, you know,
marketing.
going viral and marketing.
Exactly.
And literally knowing the right person could get you in the door a lot quicker than even that.
Exactly.
So it's like it takes so many people to make one person happen. It's crazy. So that's why it's good to have that community, because if one of y'all win, all y'all could really win.
Exactly. That's why I'm here right now with Exhale, with Savannah. That's why I'm here grinding and bringing them everywhere I'm at, because I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, if I make it, all of y'all are coming with me. Shout out my brother Millie Ray, Jay Quest, you know, Fourfold Trey. Man, like, those are all my boys too, man. Bentley.
James.
Yeah, just because, like, if I'm doing this, if I'm making it, I'm going to bring all my friends with me, and that's it, you know? And that's where I really, you know, hold myself accountable for a lot of things, because not only am I writing off my own career, but I'm also, you know, trying to help boost my friends and make them better. So I'm always, you know, stressed out, or, you know, if I fail, I'm failing them. So I can't, like, give up no matter what, because now I've came this far. And now it's not just me. It's Mike Anthony. It's all the investors that have invested money in me. My producers, Starquick. Shout out Starquick, man. My artist friends. You know, like, I have to make this happen, or else, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I like that. See, that's the survival mode that he has right there, in the discipline. So down the road, one by one, what would be one piece of advice that you would give to someone that wants to start pursuing music?
Ooh, that's a good question. Honestly, coming from somebody like myself who's struggled a lot with getting where I want to be in the music industry, getting heard, finding the right connections, finding the right time, the right people, like, because there's never really a right time to do it. You just have to go for it. My thing has always been, like, timing. But I would say really just like from somebody that's going through it, just go for it. And if you feel like you're going to fail in any way, just keep trying. Because if you know that's what you want to do and you're set on it, nothing should stop you from going after it, you know? So just keep going and have God with you. Hold your faith up, keep moving.
I like that. Amen to that.
Because if you quit, you'll always think about what would have happened if you would have done it.
Yeah, and you don't want to live for the what ifs. Like, who got time for that? Not
Anybody-
me.
Somebody gave you a shout out, by the way. Cheyenne Haywood.
Oh.
Yeah. She said,
That's
we
cool.
love you.
That's cute.
Yo, shout out JC Tranquility in the building, though, by the way.
Hey,
I always gotta say that. JC.
Okay.
Yo,
now
we got something
XL?
coming soon with JC, though. We got some music coming soon. Yeah, for sure.
I'd say watch who you surround yourself with, because a lot of people act like they're genuine, but they're not. So just know who you surround yourself with. Like the first guest you had on, take the right advice. Take every advice you get with a grain of salt, because a lot of people just be talking out their ass, and that's
Very true.
like a majority of people. So that, and then also just consistency. Like make
There you
sure
go.
you're putting out. Make sure you're putting in that work. Like you can go to the studio all the time, but make sure that you're putting that stuff out and making sure people know who you are and see who you are. That's pretty
Exactly,
much it.
brother. Preach,
100%.
preach.
And an angel?
I would just say, man, like, just keep going, bro. Like, realistically, like, but not only that, but like X said, that's that's another example of why he's around me. Like, I don't just keep anybody around me for no reason. Like, every single person in my life is a puzzle to my future, and like I know it's like, oh, but like like my friends, they've been friends since I was a kid, but if like you're affecting my life negatively, I'm gonna move away from you because I care about my future and about my goals, and I'm not gonna let somebody around me drag me down. And that's when I branch out and go make new friends, like Mike Anthony, like Savannah, like Excel. I go out and make these connections because y'all are just gonna better me, and I'm gonna better you back. So just watch who you're around, and just be real careful with who you surround yourself with, because you never know. Like I said, like you are who you are around.
Your friends are a reflection.
Yeah,
of you.
exactly. And
Birds
funny
of a
story
feather.
about Aja, how this little story about how like she was like just started like talking to me like, oh yo Andrew, you need to come back and start grinding. So I was actually staying at my friend's house. His name's Charles Bassey. He played for the San Antonio Spurs. Shout out Charles, man.
Shout out
I
to
was-
Charles.
Yeah, I was staying with
Big
my boy
dog.
Charles for a while, and she had came over, bro, and like I was trying to talk to this girl, like I was trying to like spit some game, and Aja the whole time in my ear.
I talk
was
business.
She was just like, bro, you need to come back to the promotion team. You
Like,
need to come
fuck
back to Mike
these
Anthony. Mike Anthony believes in you. And I'm like, yeah, I will. She's like, no, you need to. And then this girl's over here
these
like, she was
hoes.
tripping. And I told Charles, I was like, yo, Charles, come talk to Aja, bro. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
You're right trying to distract me.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like, yo,
talking
take
about
her away.
business, my
I was
guy.
take her away, And Charles' 7-foot ass was just there like, bro, no, bro, like, bro, no, she wants to talk to you, bro. I'm like, bro, no, I'm like,
Like,
bro,
nah.
come on, man, like. But it's just a funny story about Aja, man. But that was hilarious. I told Mike Anthony that story. I was like, bro, that was so funny. Like we were with the Spurs. I'm trying to mac on this girl, and she's over here just talking Mike Anthony, business promoting, Hot Cheeto Festival.
No, literally, when I get drunk, I don't even know. My brain just goes from like fun, like I get tipsy
Straight to
fun, and then
business.
like
Yeah,
I get to
bro,
business when
that
I'm
was-
drunk.
that
But like
was
then
funny.
my mind gets to thinking like
Yeah.
I'm here, and like there's so much shit that I, you know what I'm saying? I be locking in for some reason.
Exactly. I don't
That's
know
when
why.
I gotta
was
go
like-
home. Like
yeah,
when I
I
start
was
talking
like,
business.
what's going on? I was like, take a shot. Every shot you take, you just got more business, more serious, more
Man,
serious.
I got this idea, man.
I was like,
She thought she
what?
could sing.
Oh.
Nah,
Wait,
too
what?
bad.
I can't sing.
All right, acapella.
No.
Yo, but I want to say a big shout out to the Hot Cheeto Festival, man. Coming soon.
Big
shout out, big shout out.
You know what I'm talking about? Hot Cheeto Festival,
Can we see
March
it?
Yeah, I'm feeling
14th.
all that.
Y'all better be there, man. Y'all don't want to miss out. Shout out my brother Mike Anthony, man, for making all of this happen, man. All access. Yo, say, what is that? Is that the Taste of the Medical
Taste-
Center? Yes, sir. Y'all know what
of
I'm
the
saying, man. Y'all better be there.
Center. Oh
You
wait,
know.
I can't get it in the camera. Let me see.
Well,
A little bit more that way.
Also, Mystik and Mike Anthony, you have a shout out from all the way from New York City. Such an honor to work with you guys. Giovanni Barra from New York City.
What's up, Jay?
Hi. I know your ass.
Let's
is
go.
cold.
New York, let's go.
It's too cold to breathe.
New
in
York
New
watching
City.
right now.
Who willingly lives there in
And
the wintertime?
last thing before we go,
What do we have going on Friday night?
I want to shout out, I want to shout out Mike Anthony, Sammy and Sean over at Miss Hookah Ultra Lounge. I want to shout out Starquake for producing and engineering this whole song, man. I wouldn't be able to do this without you, man. Thank you for believing in me. Seriously, man. I'm gonna send you this clip, but thank you for believing in me, man. Starquake's a big time, producer and engineer in Los Angeles. He's worked with some big names, huge names, and he just believed in me from the jump, and has just been putting out so much good music with me. But we have a release party for my single called Apart coming out, February 6th.
This Friday
at Miss Hookah Ultra Lounge. We're going to be there. Mike Anthony's going to be there. Savannah's going to be there performing.
Mm-hmm.
XL's going to be performing. So is Jay Quest, Full Trey, and Millie Ray, some rappers in the city that I really believe in. There's some good rappers, some good talents. And we're going to be there to, open up, my new song called Apart. Shout out Starquick, man. Thank you.
Oh, and you didn't shout out your Instagram. Let them know.
Man, if you don't follow me, you're crazy. But it's Angel Celestino with a 0 at the end.
Yeah, we're going to be his posse on Friday.
Thank you.
We're going to get crunk.
Okay.
Yeah, nah. I need to get you off the liquor.
I'm going to start talking business to you.
Yo, she is, bro. I know she is. Exactly. So thank y'all for having us, man. And it's the first part of many to come. So thank you, Mike Anthony.
We're proud of you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for having all of us.
No, thank you for being here, and we're looking forward to this Friday, y'all.
DJ Mystik, hit it.
DJ Mystik.
Hit it. Yeah.
There we go. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I'm taking this.
Shout out to Gotti, man. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
We'll cut
Mic
that out.
drop.
These wires are all over the place.
I don't know.
They're literally all over the place.
Look, it wasn't on camera.
All right, yeah. Thank you.
Now, again, give them a round of applause. Let's go. It's been great. So now I do want to bring up another guest. Where's Chef Moses? Where is Chef Moses? Come on up here.
Also, I want to give a big shout out to one of our other artists, Lil Yoda. It was his birthday recently, so happy birthday, baby.
Little Yoda. Shout out to Yoda, one of the best rappers in the city. Chef Moses, come on up here. JC, come on up here too as well.
Need a shot.
Come on up here. JC, give JC a round of applause too as well.
Be careful.
So we have Chef Moses, Jade, aka JC.
Tranquility.
I can't say
Y'all
that word.
want to know how he said my name one
Tranquility.
time? He was like JC Trans. I was like, okay, wait. No, we can't. Definitely
JC Trans.
female.
Trans.
JC Tranquility.
Tranquility.
I love saying that. Tranquility. JC. Tranquility.
Okay, so we have Chef Moses and JC. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Share a little bit about yourselves real quick.
How y'all doing? What's up? My name is Chef Moses Hawkins.
Tranquility.
Moses.
What's up, man? I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Bib.
For sure. I've been in San Antonio about 6 years now. I've been a chef since I was 16 years old. I'm also a personal trainer. I don't know what else to say about myself.
No, you're good.
He likes long walks on the beach.
No, I really want to edify. I want to edify in Chef Moses. One thing that I love about this man is that even further beyond the skill set that he carries, he's a very humble man. I've had the opportunity to be able to sit down, have a one-on-one with him, be able to pick his brain. And this man has been through a lot, even as a father behind his children, and just the way that the type of advocacy that he carries every time that I see him. So don't be too humble now. Come on now. But what's up, y'all? I'm JC Tranquility. I was raised here in San Antonio. I started out by opening up my own boba cafe in 2018. So I would just curate events. I would go and book artists, stuff like that, and then that's what kind of took me into the music game. I started out with poetry, so I would go to like live showcase events and be like, hold on, y'all need to simmer down a little bit, and just would do a cappella poetry. Then started doing music, but my mindset and where my goals are is really for the community of San Antonio. I grew up in the Southwest Side, and just being out there in the middle of just kind of chaos and just trying to see like where change can develop. I feel like that's where my true cause and my true calling is, just for the community.
Tranquility. And recently, they both had joined All Access too, as well. Give them a round of applause right there. Part of the All Access team. Let's go.
Yeah, I've known JC it's been like a couple years when I met you through Kira. She performed for us. I met her at, I think, Studio 210?
Yeah,
something
Studio
like that. Yes, so she, just amazing energy. She's very spiritually like in tune and, has a great relationship with God, which I don't know if you want to talk about it. There was something that you were talking about you wanted to do, a group for...
For the team, for the All Access.
Right. Well, Mike Anthony, one thing that we started doing before all of our team meetings is pray. And one time he was like, who wants to pray? And I was like, I can pray for us. I'll pray for us. And then, it happened at the gala where he had me come up and pray for everybody. And for me, my faith has gotten me through a lot of things. So Mike Anthony and I were on a call, and he actually implemented the idea of wanting to have like more of like a Bible study group for the team, which for me means everything to me, because without God, I really don't think that things, especially with what we're doing in the city, I chose to partner with All Access and Mike Anthony because of the heart and the vision that he has of bringing people together. So that comes with its own spiritual battle in itself. So we definitely are going to get that going, being able to just fellowship. I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm not a pastor. But I use my testimony and the things that I've been through. I use my word, and I'm excited to share that with all of us.
Yeah, we're excited too for that,
Coming soon.
Yeah, I strongly believe whatever you practice, you get better at. So you don't have to be perfect as long as you're trying.
Right.
Okay, that's a word. Yeah.
He got bars. I don't know if y'all know this, but Chef Moses is full of bars.
Come on, beer. Come on, beer.
Now, Chef, how did you what got you inspired to start cooking and crafting this, and then also the health side of it too? What inspired you?
It's like it's a puzzle. It's a big piece. It's a few pieces, before I decided this is what I actually wanted to do. So, again, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I say that because that's like a big key. That's the core to who I am, I grew up in a city that's vibrant, full of different arts, and I went to an art school. So I went to school for visual arts, and right at the beginning of high school, I was introduced to a master chef by the name of Ronnie Seaton Sr. And at the time, my mom was diagnosed with cancer. So it was kind of a necessity. You know what I mean? I'm the oldest of three. Excuse me. I'm the oldest of three, so I kind of had to step up. So it wasn't really a passion then. It was just something I had to do.
Survival mode.
Yeah. And I kind of fell back off it for a while and just try to because it wasn't a passion. So I was just trying to find my passion in other things, but I always kind of find myself going back to it because I was just naturally good at it. So I did all different kind of cuisines, but I was brought up into French, like the French cuisine, Cajun, Creole. I worked at the original Pat O'Brien, Brennan's, a few. Then I had my first try at running my own restaurant in a sushi restaurant called Chiba.
Hey.
I think I was 19, maybe 20. Mm-hmm. And I also bartended, and I was a people person, so I got my chance of just learning around the restaurant. And that was I can't remember the year, but that was the last job I had before I moved to San Antonio. And when I moved to San Antonio, I had I started off working at an assisted living place, like working with the elderly. So I had my chance of like really, my skill set was challenged because I had to now dive into the nutritional side, and I had to learn about different different dietaries and restrictions but I love that job. I ain't gonna lie. I think that was my favorite job because I like, as a chef, you just the art and the passion and the love and all of it goes into that 15 minutes of getting the entree out, right? And you don't get to see the reaction of what everybody see. You put it all into that plate. But working at the assisted living place, I get to talk to Miss Carol about her food. You know what I mean? I was like, I pureed it right today, didn't I? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Puree.
So that was, I love that, you know, and also you get the care that you put into the people, you get the appreciation right there on the spot. You know what I mean?
Tell them your Instagram so they can follow.
Oh, so my Instagram, all my handles, you can find me at @theBookOf_Moses. I call it the Book of Moses because that's what I'm doing. I aspire to be like an inspirational, motivational speaker. So I started off my page doing voiceovers. You know what I mean? It was like just me in a gym and just like sitting in the sauna, I might just get inspired to just talk about what's on my mind. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's how I started off, and that's how I got sponsored by C4 Energy, Cellular Core, Extend, Hydro Jug. I don't like talking about it because it almost sounds like I'm bragging, and I'm not that kind of person. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that, but sometimes, you know, letting people know what you have accomplished is not, you know, bad to say. I feel you on that. It is hard for me to say anything about myself, and I let people speak on my behalf, and you know, but understanding, you know, all that hard work is paying off, you know. Hard work pays off, and your discipline and consistency. So when I met Moses, it was out and about and with a couple of the team, and one particular person introduced me to him and a couple of friends of his and had them come to my office, and I was, you know, interviewing them and getting to know them, and out of the group, he stuck. And like I said earlier, you can give someone the platforms, you can give everyone what to do, but it's up to that person that wants it. You know, fast forward, be able to participate into one of our festivals, and what happened? What happened, Chef Moses?
Oh, my bad. I took part in the 6th annual brunch festival. And it had a bunch of the show. I was crazy. It was a bunch of different restaurants. A lot of them I've eaten at, like Blush and the Alamo Biscuit Company and stuff like that. And I was really nervous, but I won 3rd place. First time.
3rd place, let's go for the first time. Yeah. His first run in it, you know, competing against some really, you know, you had Chef Brittany, you had of course Alamo Biscuit, Blush, you had so many great talented brunch restaurants there and vendors, and you showed up, man.
And that was my first one on the team, so I remember that.
You know?
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, now go ahead and just share a little bit about you. What inspired you to get into music, but you also started a business at a young age at 19.
Right. So like I kind of mentioned earlier, I grew up balling up at Miller's Pond, which is our rec center. Exit to Old Pearsall. So if you know anything around that time, between 2014 to 2016, I graduated in 2016. The criminal rates in San Antonio were the highest on that side of San Antonio. So losing a lot of friends, a lot of homies. You know, I got homies who are doing more time than they were able to spend outside in the free world. And just seeing them circumstances, I fell in love with change and really having hope and faith and believing that there could be change because I saw it within myself. So honestly, that's where tranquility comes from. I'm not perfect. I've done a lot of things that I'm trying to make up for with good deeds. So really my inspiration really comes just from, you know, my own testimony, from seeing the struggle. I grew up from the struggle. You know, I shared with other people, I've been raising myself since I was 11. My parents did the best that they could. I would never take from them. I'm the firstborn in America. So from my people coming out, living in the islands of the Philippines and in the barrio and them pumping water out of water wells, who am I to not be able to stand on and go for the things that I want? So really, that's where my inspiration comes from. So wanting to open up a rec center, God sent that to me in the form of a boba cafe. And I was a fresh mom. I'm a mother before anything. My son is 8 years old now, but at that time, my son's dad had gotten laid off. And so I've always been good with my money as far as just being able to hustle and, stack up. So at that time, I was like, I'm just going to open my own cafe. I won't have to put him in daycare. He could be here with me. Okay. And then as far as Bubbly Boba, that was a huge pinnacle for the city. I don't, talk about it too much either, but we didn't have a platform for people to come together. You would go to a local show, everybody would be clicked up. But when I was in my shop, I would pray that the Holy Spirit would fill that place and that, it was his presence and people would come there with the right intentions, not to get thrown, not to get messed up and all that, but to connect, to network. That was my goal. So anytime that I was hosting a show, I was like, make sure you meet somebody. Be here and be intentional about being in this space. And I struggled. It was hard. I had a newborn son. I was, running my business. I had not a lick of idea what I was doing. We didn't have ChatGPT there at that time either. So it was just a lot. But really, my inspiration is really for the community. Like I said, now I started getting into music. Music for me was, Tupac was a huge inspiration for me because
the greatest,
the
GOAT, Tupac.
Nah, for real, he's a legend. But like what Tupac did for me was, he took what he was going through and he wasn't fantasizing that struggle, that lifestyle. He was really preaching and telling people like, look, there's more to offer in this world. And so for him seeing that, I kind of really picked that up and I ran with that. So I started with my poetry. If you've heard my poetry, it's very inspirational. I really incorporate a lot of my struggle from the streets and like what I've learned from growing up on that aspect of things. And then people they like my voice, so they're like, hey, look, you need to start doing music, this and that. Shout out to Ryan Tashawn. He's actually my engineer and my producer. He produced out there in Atlanta. He worked under Big Boy. And so when he moved to San Antonio, he was the first person that put me in the studio and was like, come on. And so I just kind of started out with that. And now, this year I'm really trying to lean more into my craft. I've always tried to do things behind the scenes and, working with a lot of different promoters, a lot of people who have things going on. But I'm about to put my face in front of it. And Mike Anthony, thank you for speaking into me, speaking life into me. Truly, it really does mean a lot to have others believe in me. So this year I'm really locking myself in the booth. Thankfully, I'm be performing at the first festival I'm be performing at, y'all, is Sugars and Sweets Festival.
There you have it, the Sweets and Sugar Fest. She's going to be performing.
February 15th. Y'all need to be there.
14th.
I'm sorry. 15th is our R&B vote
Yo.
and our Loud in Love with Loud City Society. So we got things back to back to back.
And
Yes,
tell them
ma'am.
your Instagram.
Yeah, y'all can follow me at JC Tranquility. If you don't know how to spell it, say it in the little type to spell thing. But yeah, JC Tranquility.
Okay, so before y'all go,
That need to be your tag.
let's one piece of advice. Go ahead, Moses, that you could give someone right now. What would it be? One piece of advice.
You can't let go and move on. And choice never diminish. Keep choosing yourself.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
Oh, I feel like anybody who I come around, my girl Ivy, Aja, a lot of my friends who are around me, I speak life into them, and what I tell them is the same thing. Believe in yourself. People are gonna count you short. You're gonna be told a million times no before you get told yes. But one of the biggest motivational quotes that stuck with me was, "You'll miss 1,000% of the shots that you don't take." So if you're not out there putting yourself out there, going for what you want, and don't wait for a door to open. The door is already open. It's about being equipped, preparing yourself. Preparation is everything. Make sure you're prepared so that when you decide to commit, everything I do at 1,000%. I'm a full stepper for sure. So full step everything. Make sure that you're intentional and keep God first, and make sure you take care of the people around you.
All right, give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for being on the podcast with us. Thank you so much.
Man, y'all surprised me.
I know.
Yeah, for real.
No, we're glad that you have it. You know, before we end the podcast, again, we want to say everyone that's watching all around, you know, it doesn't matter if it's New York or here in the city or wherever you're at, we appreciate the love and support for 7 years. 7 years of Late Nights with All Access, episode 300, inside a Fuel Bar. If you haven't been to this bar, come on out here. They're open 7 days a week. They have the friendliest bartenders and staff in here. Great venue for stage and music and just having a good time. Happy hours specials are good. I mean, they have what specials do they have right now?
They have $4 Tito shots and $3. I don't remember the name of the beer, but it sounded really good when she told me. So I just want to say thank you again, Mike Anthony, for everything you've done for me. You're an amazing friend, old brother, Unc and them. And an even better mentor, and I love you so much. And you've inspired me. You've pushed me a lot, but it's gonna work out, you know. And I always got your back because I know you got mine. So I
do
love
got
you
your back.
and thank you.
I love you too. I really do. Thank you so much. It's been amazing.
300th fucking episode.
Yes, 300.
Shout out to John again.
Shout out to John Martinez, making sure that we sound and look good. Shout out to DJ Mystik, our entertainment director. DJ Kid right next to him. Shout out to Mookie right here. Shout out to everybody in the crowd, too, as well. You know, again, we have some really incredible weekly Monday night shows coming up. February 9th, we have National Pizza Day, and that's going to be at Sophia's Pizzeria. Then a shout out to the guys, the legwork guys. You're talking about Kevin McGee and Little Yoda, and they have a new song coming out, too, as well. So it's just amazing what we have. And shout out to the entire team of All Access. Everyone's very talented. Everyone has a gift with them. And we have 20-plus festivals this year. 20-plus festivals this year.
So get your asses in the gym.
Get a gym membership, yes.
You're going to need it.
No, now, Aja, before we end, what is one piece of advice that you would give to someone?
Be consistent and believe in yourself. You can't expect anyone to believe in you if you don't even believe in yourself. It starts with you. It starts within. And the word of the day has been discipline, you know. You have the key, like she said. What you want is right around the corner. You just have to go out there and get it, because nobody's going to do it for you, and time waits for nobody. I love you guys so, so much.
There you have it right there. Again, 7-year anniversary. We wish y'all the best. And again, tune in next Monday night on our YouTube channel and our Facebook and Instagram. Follow us. And we can't wait to see y'all again. Again, thank you so much. Until then,